Good day, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite show, the Get Real Show. I'm your girl, Melody Farida Masamba, and today we have a very, very interesting topic at hand. Is too much freedom good or bad for a child? I don't know, but let's hear it from the rest of the squad. On my right-hand side, I have a new squad member, Ori.
Welcome, mate.
Welcome, bro.
On my left-hand side, we obviously have Prince, and on my far left, I've got Tunji over there. Hey! Yes, guys, so the topic at hand is too much freedom bad or good for a child?
Hey, it's a spicy one for future parents out there. Too much freedom, I think it's
Definitely bad for a
definitely
child.
bad. It can lead. I mean, it can lead
To a
two
lot.
ways. Okay, not 2 ways. It can lead to a lot. It can lead to a lot. But I feel like if you're gonna do that, there's gonna be there must be a lot of trust between.
I feel like not too much freedom, but like proper freedom should come at a certain age only for a child.
Yeah,
Because
no,
then
for
with
sure.
freedom comes responsibility as well.
Yeah,
Like
like they said in Spider-Man. Yeah. With great power comes great responsibility.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But to me,
Yeah.
I feel every parent have their own view.
Yeah, for sure.
Different people, different background. You know, and one thing we need to understand is about where we come from.
Yeah. Yeah, that for sure.
Yeah,
For sure, that plays a big role. That plays
that's-
a key role.
But one thing about the law, because whenever I'm doing something, I use the law of the universe, right? Don't belong to anyone. But what is on the word of the universe is when you take care of your kids, there must be a certain thing you do in terms of freedom.
Yeah.
Some parents give their children total freedom.
Completely.
Because
Yeah.
they know what they are going to maybe
Learn on the
whatever
way.
they put on their children's brain.
Yeah.
That's them.
Yeah.
But you see some other parents, they like to carry their children around.
Yeah.
You understand? So you can't blame the two.
Yeah. No.
The ones that
you
give
definitely can't
their
blame
children
complete
the
freedom.
complete freedom. Maybe perhaps they might have like, okay, I trust my children wherever they are going. What we teach them back home,
They're going to
They will
carry
take it out there. Yeah.
That is
Yeah, that's
trust.
100%.
Yeah,
Because it
but-
starts from home. It
Yeah.
does start
But
from
then,
home.
I see. I understand where he's coming
from.
Where he's coming from. But then let's not forget we're talking about children here.
Yeah, not adults, not talking about adults.
Let's put ourselves
In their shoes.
in their shoes in terms of even with some of us, because I'm sure we have like a shared opinion with some of us that were not given much freedom, and with some of us that were given some freedom or a little bit of freedom. You still realize that we still do or make some certain mistakes that the voice and the word and the what's the word, the voice of our parents, like in terms of what to do and what not to do, and like the curfews, the if you want to get this, you need to let me know. If you want to get that, you need to let me know.
Yeah.
So I think we just need to balance it. But for me, I think just look at the word. Whatever that is too much is bad. Too much is bad.
Yeah.
When it's
Yeah,
too
no.
much, it's too much.
Yeah,
so
no,
for me, I think,
100%.
I think as an African,
Hey.
too much freedom.
For
Yes.
me,
that is
yeah.
why more reason why I said it
Depends
depends
on the
on
where you come
background,
from.
Yeah,
Where you come
and where you
from.
come
Yeah.
from.
as an African. If we are speaking about the African,
Ah,
we know
There's a line.
that discipline is a must.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean your parents are not going to give you freedom.
Of course.
They will still give you freedom,
But to a
but
certain
at
extent.
certain extent,
Yeah.
they'll be telling you what to do.
Yeah,
what to
small. They give you that up.
If you look at the scripture in Proverbs, I think in Proverbs 22, verse 6, then it will tell you that you should teach your children the way they will go. When they leave the
They
house,
won't depart
will
from
not
it.
depart from it.
That's
So
true.
that's part of the discipline.
Yeah.
Is a law of the scripture and
Yeah.
just like a universal law.
Yeah.
You must put them through. You must tell them what to do. Not okay. The freedom we are talking about. If your children comes in and ask, "Daddy, I want to go out for to go and play with my friends," you can give them like 2 hours or 1 hour. Time them.
Yeah.
You give them freedom, but you discipline them because you
At the
put
same
time
time.
in.
Yeah.
No,
I get-
it's
I
always
get-
strategy.
Yeah, I get- yeah, I get-
That's
I
a
get what you're
parenting
saying
method. That's a
because-
method.
Yeah, because even for me, I think if you ask me, I was telling some friend of mine some few months ago that, trust me, the way I'm gonna raise my own kids, it's actually gonna be strategic and different
Yeah.
in terms of
But that's true.
I grew up for my parents to make me know that no, I can't play, I can't overplay, I can't overdo this. But I think for me, I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be that negotiating father, and I hope whoever I'm
Open
going to
it.
get married
Yeah,
to
that's
will
more.
also be open to
Yes,
that. In
exactly,
terms of-
because-
if you want to play, give me an A grade.
Exactly.
If you want to play, give me an A grade.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say you shouldn't play.
Yeah.
So if you want to do this, make sure you're proper. So like what he said, like you're still gonna have time around in terms, because too much of the less freedom is also costing us nowadays.
Because the kids will do it behind your back.
Because and
That's the thing. You don't want that. You don't want them to start doing
It
things.
gets too much that they even try to inculcate how they want who they want us to be professionally in terms of our career
That
into
is
us.
true.
Like you get to see kids who just want to be a footballer.
Yeah.
From where I grew up from, when you start getting older and you want to be a footballer,
They can tell you medical school,
Yeah.
law.
you need to go to school.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
So there are so many things that are so. But for me, I think whatever a child wants to be.
There has to be open discussion.
There have to be open discussion.
Yeah.
I think
Open
I'm gonna be
discussion,
that
yeah,
open
yeah.
discussion.
Open discussion, that's
that is why,
definitely a
and that
strategy.
is why I put it this way in the first place. That the freedom we are talking about, it's in two places. Your children must exercise their freedom. Freedom is very, very important. Part of the freedom you give them, it's when you be able to discover whom they want to be in life. If they're going to be footballer, they want to be a motivational speaker, they want to be
They will be
whatever,
doing
wants to-
whatever, yeah.
That is when you know. But the only thing is that children, they like authority. When someone is giving them the authority, like do something, you place an obligation on it. Do something and so. And you do it constantly. I feel they will respect and they will know the boundary.
Yeah,
definitely.
100.
That is what I say.
100.
And also, can I also just add something quickly to what Ori just said now? And I think I also want us to learn something that I don't know. Okay, I don't want to talk about how we were brought
But we should
up,
also
but I
bring
think-
that onto the table.
Okay, but I think now the kids of nowadays, the new generation,
They have a lot of freedom.
they emulate what we do, not even what we say. Most times, like they look at who we are, how we react, how we behave.
I feel as a person, what we say to people is not what we do as a behavior.
True. It's action.
And people, what it's important is your action.
Yeah, true.
And that is why I always emphasize that whatever you say, make sure you do it. And that is, for me personally, that will make me to respect you.
Yeah.
You understand? Because what you say is what I say. You do.
I'm definitely. You're very correct.
But you cannot be telling children, don't lie, don't do this.
But
Don't
you're
do that.
lying,
And on the phone, you
are
lying. Maybe your children were not there. You think they were not there.
Yeah, but they
Or maybe
listen.
They are the back, they are listening to you, and you don't know. And they're like, oh, you are lying on the phone.
And you know
They will
what?
not be able to comfort their father or their mother.
True.
But they know.
But is it
And they'll
Yeah.
take them forward.
Yeah.
They'll
I
take
know.
them and they'll see, okay, it's okay to do
Something
this.
just popped up in my mind now, right? I think also look, as a human being, as a youth, I have grown to believe that we just need to be open-minded. When I say open-minded, be open to learning. I think the mistake, if I may use the word mistake, that most of our African parents made was that they think, or they have the mentality that parenthood is for them to teach, not for them to learn.
Yeah.
That is
Can
true.
I say that again?
No, that's a
They think the parenthood is for them to teach
and not
not for them to learn, because it's in the learning. Like I've seen it.
It's a two-way.
This is a it's
a relationship, so it's
because
two-way.
this is something you haven't dabbled into before.
African
So
parents
you-
don't like taking
they don't-
accountability and don't want to learn anything from their children.
Because he said something that if you don't want to, because it comes from action. So if you're saying, Daddy, if you're telling a child not to lie, then which means anytime you tell a child that, baby, if you finish your assignment, I'm gonna get you ice cream tomorrow.
And you didn't do
You need to do it.
You need to follow
The
through.
moment you
Yeah.
fail, you may think
That's
you're trying
very
to.
important,
It's very important,
very
because those are the little things they watch.
And if at all, maybe perhaps you forgot why coming back home, you couldn't buy it.
You need
must
to
give a
explain.
reason
You explain, yeah, exactly.
for the children. Okay,
Exactly, yeah.
baby, this is the reason.
Why?
Yeah.
These are the reason why I couldn't be able to buy all these things when I go out tomorrow. Or I will
get
take
it.
you so.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
With
that's
all
very
these things,
true.
the children will be able to.
Yeah.
You guys should not be able to forget that the old generation are different from the new generation.
100. No,
First and
Yeah,
foremost,
Of
the
course.
technology.
changes a lot.
I remember
Changes.
someone, sorry for cutting you off. Someone said something to me the last time. What African parents make mistake of doing is that they think they can take in the same teaching how they were brought up, bring it into the, you can't do that. Because it's like using Windows 5 in this generation. How are you going to do that?
But-
Things
But
constantly
to me,
The discipline should still be
I
there.
would disagree with that.
Okay.
In some ways.
Yeah.
Because without them, there
There
will
will
be
be
no generation.
Of course, yeah. But times have changed, and we have to
Even
be
if the
moving with
time
the
has
times.
changed, and you are still eating, right? But time has changed. You still drink water. Time has changed. You still wear clothes. Time has changed, right?
No, like the core values never have to
what
change.
we
Yeah.
call knowledge.
Yeah.
What we
Thank
call
you, Prince. I
knowledge.
like that.
The core
What
values.
we call knowledge. You can't get knowledge on your own. You acquire it from people.
Different people, yeah, true.
These people have been existent before you.
You, yeah.
They are your parents.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Some parents do make mistakes.
A lot of mistakes.
All parents make mistakes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All parents make mistakes because they are human.
Even
They are human.
When you become a parent,
I will
you do
make.
the same
I will
thing.
make mistakes.
That's why I
also.
said
Exactly.
African parents-
I will never take that away.
It's
I will
why-
never take that away.
Exactly.
I'll never take that away.
African
But
parents.
now we need to know that we cannot do away with their
From the core.
idea,
Yes,
their knowledge,
That's core.
with their
That's-
wisdom.
Exactly. That's the
understand?
core. That's the core.
Sometimes
That's the core.
you are not born during their era, right? You don't know. But where I come from in Yoruba land, they used to give us some proverb, which is ẹni tí ò bá bá tàn á bá àrọ́bá.
Yeah.
For example, you don't know the history,
Yeah.
but someone told you,
Tell you, of course.
but it's a raw truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are telling another people.
Person.
You
That
don't
is
know,
it.
but it's
Because you are not
true.
there.
Yeah, true.
Similar thing, for example, maybe you don't understand. The history of Nelson Mandela in South Africa, a lot of us were not born there.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Some
read
of
about
us,
it.
some of us, we were so young when
Of
it
course,
was released
of
and
course,
everything.
of course.
But some of us now,
We tell the
we
story.
are
now we weren't
maybe
there.
some of us now
Yeah.
using him as a mentor or something.
Yeah.
You know, we believe in his story, his ideology,
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
many things. So those are the things. You understand? But we can't go away with the history because if you don't study and believe in Mandela, there is no liberation in South Africa. So those are the things we cannot do away with our parents. We must learn from them.
Yeah.
Secondly, we must know how to put our own new generation idea on their head too. These are the things we new generation doesn't want to calm down to explain. Sometimes I can call my mom because my dad is late, so I can call my mom and spend we can be on the phone for maybe sometimes 1 hour. Then I will be telling my mom what I've already gained now because of the exposure that I have, which I never had when back home. You understand? So I call my mom. These are the things it's supposed to be. Their own generation needs to tell us what happened during their time.
Yeah.
And we
But
need
now
to
they
tell
are
our
still
story.
alive, but they are not doing the way we are doing to be exposure, to be outside there. So we see another thing differently.
We see the
So
world
we
completely
can explain
different.
to them
Yeah.
and do to do together and be useful for you and be useful for the new
Yeah.
generation.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So what's your take on parents that believe that it's completely up to the kid, like they will let the kid move out by 18, you need to be out and be on your own.
No. I
Like-
I think that comes from. I think that's about the law, and I think on this side of side of Africa, it's the law.
Yeah.
It's the law that made it so. Like where I'm coming from, there are things. It's the law here because when you're 18,
Yeah.
you
You have
guys
to.
can actually look into your parents and say, okay, you know what,
I don't
this
wanna
place I don't want to be. I want to move out.
But that will never fly back
if
back
you
at
come,
home.
bruh, if
That-
you come,
so that's
if
how-
you come to where I come from,
Yeah.
You can't
18,
be-
are you stupid?
You're still a baby.
Like,
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That
Living
is
in
true.
West
You
Africa.
are.
Like, I get to see now
in
a child.
In Africa, you're still a child.
I get to
Only
see
in
now
South
a child
Africa,
with
you have
children.
that type
Africa
of-
Yeah, but you see,
unique.
the way it is here in
South Africa, it's totally
an
different.
18-year-old will look at you and say, I am a
Yeah.
man, you do not tell me what to do.
Oh,
To their own father, to their own
That is
mother.
the truth.
You know what I mean?
That is
But
the truth.
we know that the system is changing globally, but in most of the, let me say West Africa,
Yeah.
because I'm not going to say Nigeria alone, because most of the West Africa, I think we think alike.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Similar thing in Southern Africa. If you have traveled to part of the other Southern Africa, you will know they think alike. Same thing with East Africa, another thing. So let me now use West Africa. You see West Africa, 18 years, you are still a baby, you are still at
You're
home.
so a child.
Even if you are a university graduate.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah, you
Even if you
still-
are a university
Yeah,
graduate.
you can still get smacked.
Under your parents.
Yeah.
I'm talking about under your parents.
Yeah, I know your parents, yeah. You can still get smacked by your parents.
You can
100%.
do anything.
They're gonna do anything. You see, but
they are
now,
bold.
exactly.
And one thing about our people, even if you are 30, you can still stay in their home.
In their home, yes. That's the
cook for
thing.
you.
They will still cook
They'll
for you. Your
still
mom will
do
still
it
want to take care of you.
You understand? That is their mentality, but it's not working for us.
It's not because they get comfortable.
It's not working
Yeah.
for us. Do you know why I said it's not working for us? Because the new generation have, okay, well, how do I put it? Like, we've already depended on that. So for that, should I say, it makes a lot of majority lazy, not to be able to think,
Yeah, it's
not
lazy.
to be able to work hard. Because when they are hungry, they know they are going to their parents.
There's
When
no
they don't
excuse.
have any little thing, they know they are going to be.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, we have majority
Yeah.
that are working hard
Yeah.
and they have ideas of where they are going,
Yeah.
right?
But
They
yeah,
are
it's
really
just where
working
they
hard.
are now.
But
Yeah,
just
for
because
now.
of where they are,
Yeah.
that limited them for
Yeah,
some certain
yeah.
thing, right?
100%.
But you have, with that attitude, way back, according to the history, even we were not born then, but we read history, we were told, we know, our parents, once they have children, why are they having so many children at that time? Is because they take them to the farm. So there is a job for them. So while they are working, they are also acquiring their own land. From there, they are going, they are making something happen. The ones that want to go to school will go to school. So they are having those children, babies, for them
they're
to
all-
have.
yeah.
But the new generation now, for example, most especially in West Africa, I can speak about the West African most because we are almost like the same thing. Okay, now your parents will still send you to school, you go to school, you do everything, you have your graduation, you have everything, but no job for you. Because when you are growing up, for example, maybe you are in high school, after vacation, you are supposed to acquire some knowledge. Go to maybe
Vocational study or something.
restaurants, work for them, by doing these things, you are acquiring one or two handwork experience, right?
Experience, yeah.
Okay, some people in West Africa, majority we are not doing all those things. Only few people are doing it, and their lives, keep changing for better, right? But the ones that don't do it, after graduation now, they apply for work. Then the work they apply for will be telling them, do you have experience for 10 years, 7 years?
Guys, I think we need to talk about that part of the job seeking
Definitely,
thing
yeah.
someday.
That's
another topic.
I don't understand. Yeah,
It
it's a
has to
different
be
because I don't understand
Yeah,
when somebody is looking at somebody's passport, you can see this person is still 25 years old.
And they tell you need 10 years
10 years
experience. Where am
So
I
how?
going to get it from? Yeah.
That's a different topic.
Yeah.
That's a different
But
topic.
I want to say something like with me, because I'm Congolese, right? So,
So am I.
yes, I'm Congolese. So, the freedom, the same with West Africans, Congolese people think the same as well. There's no such thing as, there's no such thing as
Too old. I'm old.
we don't
now.
there's no such thing as I'm too old. There's so we are very, very similar. There's something I'm trying to say, that too much freedom thing for me is a problem.
Yeah, we
because
don't know.
your child can literally tell you things straight to your face, and they'll tell you what you're going to do because I have rights.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which rights?
Come to my parents'
Okay.
house and tell them you have rights.
I think all of us are on the same point, but the only thing that left behind is that, you see, too much. Anything
It's
Too
bad.
much is
It's
bad.
very
That's how it
bad.
is.
But the
bad.
children need freedom.
But they do
and
need
discipline.
freedom. They do
Yeah.
need freedom.
The
Like-
two
like-
work hand to hand.
Yeah, hand in hand.
Discipline
But
is one of
not
the most
too
important
much.
thing about life.
Even the discipline
everybody
has
needs
to
to be
not
disciplined.
the discipline must not be too much.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
freedom
it goes
must not
hand
be
in
too
hand.
much.
It goes
Yeah.
hand in
So
hand.
Yeah.
the two
But
work
don't
together.
deprive your kids from freedom also.
Do not do that. Do not do that.
Because that
It's
comes
not a
with
prison.
that comes with a lot
Because I want my
of
child to grow up to be confident.
things. Yeah.
Exactly.
Be able to face the world.
Exactly.
That is it.
That is it. Face
That
the
is
world.
it. That is it. That is it. Because I don't put fear in these people. I believe in you. Once I see you, the belief I have in you is more than the belief you have in yourself. That is the job I'm here to do.
Yeah.
So similar thing, I must put the same thing in my children.
Yeah.
But the discipline must not be too much.
Yeah.
While I was growing up, if I did anything wrong, talking to my parents, I can't look into my parents' eyes. Especially my father have to do like this and be looking on the floor. Why? We are not in the balance.
Yeah, you know.
You understand? So this discipline was too much then.
Too much.
So now the discipline will be there, but the freedom must also be there. We must compromise.
We get
Because of what is going on.
You guys
so that's
listen.
why we cannot go away with the old generation, and the new generation will turn the two together.
Yes, guys. All right, guys. So you heard it from the rest of the squad. You heard what we all have to say about freedom. I feel like parents do not give your kids too much freedom and do not give them too little freedom, because at the end of the day, we all need freedom to a certain extent. Let us know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and see you guys till next time. Take care.